His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back the hot tears. You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my, how could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see, I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness. Haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you I'm a fair man. If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. This experiment is to deliver valid results. There must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
That's why he left the 2 in there. Because the 2 bracelets with hers will make 9. The verification function of the red? And I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets in the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what is your number?
I looked down at my left hand. She's a 5. Wait! She's supposed to be a 6! So she has Junpei's number! Oh my! I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. You really aren't one
for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function on the red will activate. In other words, you haven't solved the puzzle. You can't enter their number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't. I don't know how.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't.
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it. Automatic incineration will take place in 10 minutes. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the empty monitor. I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out. What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fears scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot, so hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it were going to pound itself to pieces. Just like the sound of when we have to seek a way out. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. Held it tight in both hands and prayed. Help me, Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy! Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Akane! Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here. Akane! Akane! Can you hear me, Akane? Say something! Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit. Akane, answer me! Akane! Jumpy? I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly, like he was right there. Jumpy! I screamed as loud as I could. Immediately I heard him call back, "Akane! Jumpy!"
That's her. She's there.
Then that means...
Akane, are you in the incinerator right now?
Yes, I am. How did you know?
Now I understand what Santa meant. Right, there's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane. I think I get it now.
Automatic incineration will take place in 7 minutes. Jumpy, we don't have time! As quickly as I could, I told him that I had solved the puzzle and I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it. And I do. I get everything now.
At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane! I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is. Zero is. Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what. Automatic incineration will take place in 6 minutes. Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die, I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him.
Alright, time to get back to work, Junpei.
Is Snake talking to them about something?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you?
Trust me, okay? Sorry, Lotus, I don't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. Now if I'm looking at this right, I'm going to need to fill in all the empty squares with other numbers from 1 to 9, but I can't use the same 2 numbers in any horizontal or vertical row. The same has to go for the 3x3 square with the thick lines around them. That means I need to put different numbers in the horizontal and vertical rows, as well as the 3x3 spaces. I think that's the rule here. Alright, bring it on! I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Seek a way out.
Alright, it's upside down. Why are you doing this to me, game? But, it's upside down! No! Fuck! One has to go there. Because, yeah. Okay, 1, no, 1, no. 1's taken care of there. So that's all the ones I've got for now. Okay, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. 5 is next. Do I have... I can eliminate that step, but these are here. It's upside down! If there's a way to turn the emulator upside down, how? This way? Oh god, that just broke, like, everything for you guys. That was... No! Fix it! How do I do it? Okay, first I'm going to save state, just in case I screw something up, but... It's the arrows at the top. I just clicked those, and that's what it's doing. It's turning it horizontal instead of vertical like I had it. Shit. That made it go from a vertical emulation to a horizontal one. That's why you guys are seeing things weird. I need to do this now. So apparently I have to add game capture. Desmume sideways 1. Shit, that's not what I want. I want add window capture. It's me 1. I want to get subregion, select region,
there. That should do it. Alright, and then I'm going to do... add... window capture... Decimate 2... Subregion, select region, and I'm going to do this. Alright, good. And then I need to edit scene. I need both of these below some of the other stuff. Oopsies. Stop that. Alright, edit scene. Edit scene. Alright, I need to rotate these on the screen for you guys. Can I do that? It doesn't look like I can rotate. Yeah, I can't rotate the images for you guys at all. Shit. Oh, and I captured parts of the screen I shouldn't have. Well, fuck. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna... It's gonna look super ugly. But this is just gonna have to do. And it's gonna cover up some of chat. So, I'm sorry, but this is how it's gonna have to play out for now. Alright. Green arrows on top? No, here's... They flip it, but it's now horizontal. And I would have to, like, rotate the whole thing. And I don't know how to do that. Oh, rotation. Here we go. There we go. No. Config. Hold on. Tools. Where's the rotation thing? I just found it. Oh, here we go. Rotation. 90? No. Rotation. 0. Rotation. 180. There we go! Okay, hold on. It's fixed. I found it. I found it. Alright, it's super fixed. There we go. That's what we want. Cool. Cool. We see it. It's all right now. Alright, 2 is taken care of. 2 is taken care of. 2 is taken care of. So I don't need to worry about 2s ever. Okay, 1 is there. 1 is, could 1 be there or there? It could. Could 1 be, 1 would have to be in there, so it'd have to be there and there, so that doesn't work. I kind of brute force my way through Sudoku, so I'm gonna be bad at this. 4. So 4 would have to be up here, so 4 is here. Alright, so 4 is taken care of there. 4 is not going to be found there. 4 is not going to be found here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 6 that I need here. 6 not there. That doesn't help me. No. Okay, that doesn't help me. So 7 is also needed here. 7 has to be here. Okay, 8, then 9. So can I get 9 answered here? No. Okay. So 9 or 6 are here or here. Also, the moment you realize Akane narrated everything from the bottom screen. That's so true! Oh my god, why did I make that complete connection there? That's so true, she had to have. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, 5 has to be here. So 5 has to be here. This is actually a pretty easy Sudoku puzzle, so I should get this fairly quickly. But, I mean, I take things slow. No, 1, 2, so 3. About 3. 3 has to be here or here. Okay, I don't know enough yet. 4, 5. So 5, oh, obviously I just solved 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 doesn't help me. Actually, it does. 9 has to be there. Okay. So 1, no, 2, 3. No, I don't know enough about 3. Alright. That's why they made a big emphasis on I, because you were supposed to realize that, yeah.
Hmm. 1, 2, what about 3? 3 has to be here. 4, 5. What about 5? I don't know enough about 5. 6, 7. 7 has to be here. 8. Actually, I do know enough about 5, which means 8 has to be here. First completed 1. Oh, we're getting numbers! Ooh. Ooh, boy, this is good. Alright, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about 6? We know enough about 6 to know it's there. 7, 8, so 9 has to be there. And the bottom screen said, huh, did I leave that open? Did it? Oh shit! Oh, I didn't make that connection! Oh no! Oh, game! You're doing horrible things to my mind! Alright, 2 is consistent. No, 2 is taken care of. 6 is not. 8 isn't. 8 has to be here or here, so 8 has to be here. 3, 3, 3 is taken care of. Okay. 4. No. Okay. Different square, different square. 1. Don't know enough about 1. What about 8? Now that I know enough about 8. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. Actually, it does. 8 has to be here. Okay. So 1 has to be in here, so it has to be here. So 2, 3, 4. 4 has to be here. 5, 6 has to be here. No, I got something wrong. Okay, I got something wrong. That's fine. These things happen. 1 has to be here. 2, 3, 4. 4 is there, so 4 has to be here. So 5, 6. This has to be 6. Okay, something I messed up. I messed something up. Why did I think 8 was there? It can't be. 8 can't be there. What the hell was I thinking? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This part's blocked off for 8, this part's blocked off for 8, so you can't be there or you can't be there. No, you're clearly there. So this 8 is totally wrong. 8 has to be here or here, so it has to be here or here. Okay, so I don't know that. I told you I like Sudoku, I'm just not good at it. Alright. Okay, 1. Do I have a way to know 1 for sure here? 1 has to be there or there. So no. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. 1 here, I still don't know enough about it. Okay, 5, 5, 5. Okay, 1. 1 cannot be here. Cannot be here. So it's either here or here. That doesn't help me. 2, 3. 3 has to be there or there. Can't be there. It has to be there or here. That doesn't help me. 4, 5, 6. 6 has to be here or here. So it has to be here or up here. And it can't be there, so it has to be here. 7. 7 cannot be there, and it can't be there, so it has to be here. 8. 8 has to be here or here, and it can't be up top, so it has to be there. 9. Okay, so now that we know that, do we know enough about 1? No. What about 3? No, we don't. Best build-up to Sudoku ever. Yeah. It's kind of amazing that Sudoku's the big dramatic reveal at the end of what you have, the big puzzle you have to do. 4, 5. 5 cannot be there. There, it has to be here. 6. 6, 6, 6 cannot be there. Cannot be here, so it has to be here. 7, 8, and 9. 8, 9. Okay. Oh, you're right. Sometimes I forget about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has to be 8. I forget about the rows and columns sometimes. Thank you for the reminder. One... I already know that those two are missing there, though. Any other rows or columns I can work with? 1, 2, this one needs 3. Can it be there or there? It can be both, so no. Don't need to worry about that. 4. 4 is not on this. That doesn't help me. So 3 or 4 are there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can 4 be there, there, there? It can be. 5, 6. Can't be there, but it could be there. It can be there, so no. That doesn't help me at all. Any other rows or columns? Alright, we have 8 here. We can maybe do this one then. Can't be there. 1 can be there or there. About 2, 3, 4. No, that doesn't help me. 5, 6. 6 can't be there. Can't be there, so 6 has to be here. Okay, go back again. So 1, either there. 2, 3, 4. 4 has to be here. So that means 1 has to be here. Okay. That helps a great deal. 1 has to be here. That means 1, 2, 3 has to be here. Okay, 1 has to be in here or here. 2, 3 has to be here or here, so that doesn't help me. It might help you up around here, though. 1, 2, 3. 3 can't be there. 3 can't be there, so 3 has to be here. 4. So here or here. That doesn't help me. 5, 6, 7. Can't be there. Can't be there, so it has to be here. 8. Can't be there, so it has to be up here somewhere, so it has to be 8 there. 9. Nine has to be here. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be here. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3. The 3 has to be here. 2. 2 can't be there, so it has to be here. 3, 4. Can't be there. That doesn't help me. 5. Can't be there. Can be here or here, though. 6. 6. Has to be here or here. Damn it. 7, 8, 9. But 6 has to be here then, because the other numbers around it have to be here or here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that doesn't give me much information. Alright, 1. 1 has to be here. 2, 3, 4. 4 has to be here or here. That doesn't help me. Not much, at least. 5. 5 has to be here. 6, 7. 7 has to be here. 8, 9. 9 has to be here, which leaves 4 to be here. The bootstrap paradox? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has to be this. And 5. Okay. 1 has to be here. 2, 3. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Wait! Those are the numbers of the people in the incinerator right now! Okay, hold on. Rotation. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What'd you do, game? Don't do that. 0. There we go. She was getting hot because Junpei chose the wrong path. She was getting hot because Junpei chose the wrong path. That makes so much sense. And the only time we noticed her getting hot is when I took the path she was on, and the entire point is supposed to avoid those paths. Oh. Oh, man. Yes! That's it! Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did. I solved it. Well, I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did. Now I just have to press enter.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will. I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been acknowledged. Incineration system has been shut down.
Jumpy!
What's wrong?
It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked! Tears rolled down my face as I cried to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I'd had left disappeared, and I collapsed onto the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Phew. Can't quite believe I did that, but I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire.
We still need to press enter. By the way.
No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane. Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine. I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though he knew he couldn't see me.
No! Santa knew we would succeed! The entire point of this is this only works if we solve the puzzle. And Akane was here, which means we succeeded in accomplishing the puzzle. Besides, Santa isn't even the mastermind. Akane is. The entire situation was going to play out in a way that she knew these specific numbered people would survive. So she manipulated it so those specific people had the numbers. And the only people involved that did not have those numbers were people who deserved to die for doing this in the first place. There's nothing wrong with this. I love it.
Then I looked over the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now, well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who saved your lives, guys. Junpei, are you?
Okay.
Ah, shut it. Right. Okay, so maybe they had a reason to be pissed off. So, what if I hadn't pressed the enter yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes! Wait.
Automatic incineration will take place in 90 seconds.
Uh-oh. It doesn't sound like it's stopping. What the shit? Why isn't it stopping? Hit it harder! Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again! And again! And again! Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect! So why the fuck isn't it stopping?
Automatic incineration will take place in 60 seconds.
Less expletives because they're wasting time. Thank you. Wait, of course! That's what these numbers in the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it! The number on the door isn't a 9! It's not even a number! It is hidden, but the exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a Q. Holy shit, of course! Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Automatic incineration will take place in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we are all fucked! Alright, no time to explain. Just go! Quick! Verify your numbers on the red. Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify.
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it! Hurry, 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 hurry!
Automatic incineration take place in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, not the time to be happy. Time to go! Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go! Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Oh god, we've got to find a dead! We have to find a dead now! We have to find a dead now! And there goes the door. No, don't come down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Oh good, it's right here. Oh god. I was going to panic. Ooh. Shit. Looks like we made it, huh? Man, that guy can sure laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. I guess Snake probably can't see the sky, but I'm sure he can feel the fresh air. I just want to take a nap. Akane! Akane! Akane, can you hear me? I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother. Akane! Aoi! Aoi! Sorry, I can never get that name right. I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone for screaming and leapt into his arms. Oh, Aoi. Oh, Aoi. Aoi. Man, that's a hard name to say! Akane! I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as I could and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelet began to count down to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the one Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Phew. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who'd call 7 in 9 years, and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open. Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again. Oi was right. It was time to get moving. God, that's a hard name! I'm really sorry that I'm mispronouncing it and ruining stuff, guys. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar Seven and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Up! Man, these stairs go on forever! But if they can only get us out of here. No wonder we're running so hard. It did confuse me that sometimes his internal monologue was on the top screen and not the bottom screen. I'll let you know that. I just never mentioned it. It did confuse me, but I totally didn't make a connection that it was a different person narrating. Didn't make that connection at all. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is Seven talking? Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something? What's up? That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why did it open? Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened. That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already. Huh? Why? Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases. Bases? Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in a base 2? 0 and 1. How about base 10? It goes from 0 to 9, right? Then how about base 16? 0 to F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there to B, C, D, etc. You're right. In other words, A is base 16. In base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on. So what about it? You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you get past go way past base 16, all the way to base 27? Base 27? Yeah. Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add in alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19, K is 20, I is 21, M is 22, N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q! 26.
And what does that mean? That wasn't a 9 on the door. It was a Q.
It was a Q, a fucking lowercase q.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop, don't have the time. Come on, legs, there can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally! Phew. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there. Alright, I'm gonna open it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're finally here.
Please do. Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only one standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now.
I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave a small reassuring squeeze. So happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We're finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over, Aoi whispered.
Yeah, it was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years.
Yes, finally, air! Ugh! Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Oh, I gotta admit, it doesn't quite look like... Wait. No way. You've gotta be shitting me. What? It can't be. This is...
We were in the facility, not the boat, the entire time. Of course we fucking were! Of course we fucking were. Because the boat sank! There's no way they could bring it back up for this.
This is a building in the Nevada desert.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god, the entire time we were in Building Q.
I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, I'm ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. I guess I've nearly got a good look at the underside of one of those. Let's see what's inside of you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator.
Well, yeah, there was never a detonator to begin with.
Figures. Akane.
Jumpy.
Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind.
Unlimited hours, 11 persons, 11 hours. Oh my god! This game was so great! Oh my fucking god! And that last moment, that was Akane coming in back out of there and being like, bye, hi everybody, sorry I had to disappear for a while. I kind of had to let you figure it out on your own so you could transfer it to me in the past.
long story, and the rest of you probably aren't going to understand it. Me and Jumpy are going to go get married now. Santa, I'm sure we have your blessing. Bye. Yes! Alright. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so one of my theories was that Akane... I didn't have any inkling to the whole the memories going to the past thing until we were knee-deep in it. Really. One of my theories was going to be that Akane was going to be Zero, and an evil Zero, not a good Zero, and we were going to end up pairing up with Clover. That's why all the right ending path ended up with being super friendly with Clover. And I was like, oh no, they're not turning her into the new romantic interest, are they? Because these people are the same people who write Danganronpa, and I would not fucking put it past them to do that. Oh boy! There's more after the credits. Oh, don't worry, I'm letting them run. I'm letting them run. There's some scenes, some pictures we didn't actually get to see. There's one with, looked like Junpei was had the crap kicked out of him. And he was smiling like an idiot, because Junpei. Santa got all the money from the stock market and Akane could see the future. I could see that happening. Oh, hold on. Are you okay? Ah, come on, this is nothing. Really? Yeah. You don't look okay. It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set. How does it look then? How does it look then? He was half serious and half joking. Just crying my eyes out over here. I thought about it for a minute at first. Yep, there we go. That's the picture. Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then you just kept growing and growing and growing. What does that even mean? Junpei grinned and... Ow, 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 ow! See, I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5th or 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy. Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something. Look at Nevada Desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed in the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive. Clover's driving? Well, I guess there's nobody she can hurt out here. Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around! And there's no speed limit! Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, alright? This car jumps even a little and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death. Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, alright? Suck it up. Why don't you drive, Seven? I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law. He doesn't have an international license. Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat. Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and Six are in should be somewhere down the road ahead of us. Calling her Six now? Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it. Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we? A sure thing. Oh shit! God damn it, does she have to drive so fast? Man, I don't think the car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we run into those high school students, junior high students. They've been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran at them furious. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could. Help me, officer, please! You have to come with me! The policeman and I head back to the hill. Gordain used to play games himself. He made the original Nonary game. He forced men in debt to play the game and placed bets with his friends on who would survive. Men who lost would get burned in the incinerator. Oh shit! Damn! No wonder I had all those toys and stuff built in already. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps. You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty at me? I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where the teeth had fallen out. Yeah, I guess I coulda. Why didn't you? I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good. Because of what they were doing to the kitty? Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester, remember? Oh, you mean the bunnies? Yeah, the bunnies. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it to the wind. He asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told him. And they said they'd do the same thing to you that he did to the rabbit. I couldn't forgive him for that, so I... Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get. Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do. Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why do you create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas? Why don't you ask him yourself? Well, yeah, I guess I could. He's still in the trunk, I assume. Clover, drive faster. And go over every bump you can. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. Ace himself was forced to play the game by a successor grenade after he died. Ace survived and talked him coming with his version. Wow. Well, might as well have a little chat with the old man. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. Looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he cares what happens to him anymore. Hey, were you listening to us? Yeah, go ahead and try and pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get the tape off your mouth. Come on, I know you were. Answer me. You could at least look at me when you talk, man. I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought that if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others. That's it? Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you're looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. See the human collective consciousness. I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on. Alright, so what's your second question? You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you? Well, somebody's a little nosy. Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. About the whole Alice thing. Let's deal with that. I was going to ask the same question. Clover and Light's last names are Field. Huh, I wonder if that's important. Well... And Seven never got an official name? See, 9 years ago after I escaped from Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him and finally slip up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Gordain and Alice. You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt in room temperature? Sounds like Hongo had something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave. What? Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library in the bottom deck. There's nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was the member of the genus Mandragora of the family Solaninae. Fuck that name. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparil. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly. Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo! I like how we have no respect for him. The rest of my questions can wait for a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. Here, this is for you. Here, this is for you. What is this? This is a For You doll. His name is Junpei. Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved it out his arm towards me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm. Jumpy, are you sure it's a For You doll? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so. That means it's for you, right? Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll? What? That's... Oh man! Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right? Yeah. I guess calling it Junpei wasn't a very good idea then. Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden. You know, after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other much, right? I mean, we're gonna be at different schools, and I just thought I'd, Oh, okay, well, how about we call June, then? Okay. He ended up calling her June again! Cool! I actually mentioned playing back at the casino. You could either answer with like gambling or like the stock market. I never answered like the stock market because like gambling made more sense. But yeah, that actually does make more sense. Like the stock market, he could play the stock market. So I wanted to give this to you. You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie. Yeah, I, head of tribe.
This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this, me, so we always together.
Oh, Jumpy. If something bad,
then hold and pray. I go, wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy. Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body. Oh, Jumpy, I'll never forget you, I promise. Jumpy looked straight in my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in the warm light of the evening, just the 2 of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on.
Okay. There's still one more thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator in the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped in the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then... how did I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven? He said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No way. He couldn't. Hey, look over there. There's somebody next to the road. Seven was in on it before he lost his memories. He voluntarily lost his memories, and then when they came back at that moment and he was able to give them back, he only gave part information and told us what he wanted. He lied! Huh? What? You're all going to have to describe it for me. I don't understand. What is there? What? She's coming with us if she has to sit in one of our laps. Sorry. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert round her rippled with heat. Standing there on the shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. She's coming with us. And... game! What? No, I wanted to see the ship come true, which I know it's going to, but I would have liked some confirmation. We didn't need to see Alice. Oh, that's it. Wow. I like to believe that Seven was really in on it, though. It's the best way to know for sure June never died. Yes, I would like to save. Does it give me the extra ending that we didn't actually see? It gives us the coffin ending. Okay. From the title screen, you can import, play from your yada yada. Okay! Well! Oh, that was fantastic! I'm so glad I got to play this game. But that's the end of today's stream. God, I'm not gonna find a game like this! I'm not! Even though there's other games by the same people that are sequels to this, I can't play them. I have to keep them blind in case I ever get a 3DS capture card. Oh, but I want to. What are your thoughts on the supernatural elements? I gave them earlier, and they hold true now. They hold true now. I'm okay with them because they explained them in a good enough way. And the puzzles themselves didn't actually require supernatural elements. All the puzzles we solved as Junpei, none of them required supernatural elements. They were still completely logical. And even as I said earlier, the parts where things were coming to him from other memories, he could have solved most of those things on his own by taking extra time. All those were about were saving time. So I'm okay with that. Bittersweet ending, there's nothing bittersweet about it. Junpei and Akane are going to get married, they're going to have children, they're going to have lots of children, and everything's going to be happy. Santa's going to go on with his huge wads of cash and live it up wherever he wants. Seven's going to go back to being the best cop in the world, and he's going to marry Lotus, who probably is not married, and they're going to raise the kids together. And everybody's happy-dory, peachy-keen, hunky-dory, and frickin' Ace is going to get arrested and put in prison for life. Nothing bittersweet. Well, it's not certain that Junpei ever found Akane in the end. Why? Who was walking around with us then? That wasn't just a ghost. Everybody else saw her. Everybody else interacted with her. So she was there. It's not bittersweet. We have confirmation she survived it. So he finds her and they get married. You're not ruining this headcanon. And the fact that he said that Junpei is still searching for Akane, well then eventually he's going to find her and they'll get married and have tons of children. Doesn't matter. Oh, and Snake and Santa are going to get married also. Because that's a ship that needs to happen as well. Clover. What happens with Clover? She goes on to become a racing star for NASCAR. Yeah, that's it. Alright, sorry I have to keep skipping that because the music's going to overpower me. But with that, I'm done for the day. So thank you very much for watching, folks. I'm Lamar Haven. I stream Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. PST. That is 1 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays, Thursdays, we have finished streaming 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I fully intend to move on to another game Tuesday. And I hope a lot of folks are going to like it. I've mentioned many times before that I have a top 4 Final Fantasy games list. It's from that list. If you don't know what it is, I'm not giving you any more hints than that. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, however, I play Wild Arms 4. Speaking of Wild Arms 4, there's a straw poll in the title. If you wish to, vote on what I'm going to play next, because Wild Arms 4 might end tomorrow. It might not. There might be a lot more to it. I don't know. That said, this gets cross-posted to my YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, you can follow the link on screen or link below the stream to get to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I have 2 YouTube-specific series. They are Resident Evil 4 and The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Resident Evil 4 will be ending next week officially because all the extra content will be shown. In the meantime, check out Ada Wong's chapters. 1 episode should have gone up earlier, but I streamed way too long. That said, I'm completely done for the day. And before the next game ruins your headcanons, nothing can ruin these headcanons. Oh, I can't believe I did this again, though, and doubled the stream time to finish a game. This is just like what happened with frickin' with Layton. Whoops. But I'm good. I'm done. I'm happy. And I'm done for the day. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time. Oh, yes. Yosh. Yoshkev, Lexiville, and, of course, Sir Matt. Thank you all for helping out and making this stream even better than it was before. So thank you. That was very, very amazing. And yes, it is worth getting all the endings for. So, once again, see you folks later.